Alrighty, so you guys know what to do now.
13.
4.
12. 12.
Okay, alright, now I did beat,
4.
yeah, try to guess who I beat. Alright, 46. I will cheat, and we will go to 44. Now this block has a few buildings. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Roll me a 1d6 here on.
Ooh.
6.
So, a small arrow suddenly pokes out of your upper arm shoulder area. She just helped me make this table yesterday. She didn't know she'd be the one that was victim of it. So this thing boom, hits like this. We're talking some serious pain, and you have an arrow sticking out of your left upper arm shoulder sort of thing. What are you guys going to do now?
I'll
I think we, at least some of us, maybe Harry and I can go for cover in 2. I can help with, you could talk me through whatever to do medically, and then these 2 guys can take care of the bad guys.
fine. Okay.
That's my suggestion.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys. So
Yeah.
you get 2 spaces to move. And we may have to do without sound effects today because I just cannot keep this stupid thing connected, and I don't know why. I've never had this problem before. It always waits for game day to do these things.
Alright, Brian, that's where you're gonna go.
Okay, now let me tell you something about this. There's nothing in the streets this time. There is no cover, but there are some spaces between the buildings where you could hide. That should be enough to get you
I
started.
think maybe here we could hide by this side of the building
Mm-hmm.
and then tell me what to do medically.
I think I'm gonna fire 1 shot at building 2.
How tall is building 2?
Yeah.
Roll 1d6.
6.
So it's 6 floors high.
Jeez.
I'll shoot at the 4th floor.
At the 4th floor, and you will shoot your what now?
I'm gonna shoot my rifle, but only 1 shot.
Only 1 shot and see what happens? Alright, sure, go for it. Don't forget to take a mark for weapons.
A 10.
Alright, and did you add weapons?
Oh no, then it's 11.
It's 11. Alright, I tell you what, I mean, I want these battles, I want to get through a bunch of them. I want them to be as short as we can make them. So, since you rolled nice and high anyway, I will say that you actually saw some movement in 2, and so we'll even say you kind of waited a moment, and sure enough, there was a dude, and you pulled that trigger, and I'm not going to bother with the sound effects. Yeah, you saw a guy boom, fall over, knock over that pawn, and we have a confirmed kill. Would you like to add a movement with your attack?
So there's more than 1 guy?
I don't know.
There's the
How would I know that? Everybody could just walk out in the middle of the street and see if anybody attacks again.
I don't want to miss.
Okay, alright, fair enough.
So how do we do helping Hera with this arrow?
So a little medical something. What would you need to do?
Well,
If it goes all the way through,
am I bleeding?
I don't know, are you? I mean, you got a
I don't think so.
thing that's stabbed in your arm. If
did
blood...
it go all the way through?
No, as I said, it's sticking like this, you know.
Oh, okay.
So first step would probably be
trying on both. Or
Depending on the arrow, sometimes you're supposed to push it through.
Is it a wood arrow?
It looks, no, we'll say it's kind of a plastic. It looks homemade.
I think because we're out in the danger zone, we should put a tourniquet on it and break the arrow off so it's not sticking out until we can get back to the ship, because otherwise I'll bleed everywhere.
So, are you going to ask him to do it, or are you going to
Yeah,
do it?
he's gonna have to do it. I can't do it.
Okay. So, you're going to reach up with your hand and just snap that thing off? Or do you want to handle it in a different way?
I might call Veronix over with his sword. I don't know. Would that help?
What could possibly go wrong? Oh, really? Still?
I don't know. So it's plastic.
Yeah, I'm visualizing like the little flag you get at the parade that's on the little plastic stick,
like a
you know.
model.
Do we have any scissors? We have scissors.
Yeah.
In the med
Oh,
In the med kit, yeah.
That's a good thought. That's a good
Let's cut them. Let's cut the arrow.
Okay, like right at skin level.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now you go ahead and take a mark from medic. Yeah, I don't think there's anything you can take a mark for in this. So you'll use the med kit scissors and snip it off. We'll say it went just fine, and you're saying you want to tourniquet, or do you want to just bandage it
No,
up?
we'll just bandage it up.
Okay. We do not have any numbers on medical supplies yet, so there's nothing to take off. Now, being your left arm, we don't have any left-handed characters, do we? And I assume not you, so
Mine.
hopefully it won't
Right.
cost much on the rest of this journey. But if she does need to use her left arm for anything, she's going to end up taking a ding for that. So, how bad does it hurt? Scale of 1 to 10.
A 10.
Oh, so that's pretty
Ow.
bad. That's probably going to be, and according to her,
It's through the muscle.
You
yeah,
should take a painkiller then.
I know.
according to her character description, that probably will not help her mood at all. Said that she is what? Doesn't hesitate to vocalize her.
Displeasure with an unpleasant situation.
Yeah, so
That's very
she's
unpleasant.
gonna be whining a bit, I would think.
Yes.
My arm.
Okay, so while they're over there doing that, I would think that's going to take a few minutes. So why don't we see if what Baronix and Bosk might want to do. Baronix hasn't done anything yet except move. So Baronix, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna use my pistol at 8.
At 8, okay.
Uh-huh.
And you're just going to fire in the general direction of 8?
Uh-huh.
All right, roll it. Add your weapons.
3.
Ooh, yeah, so...
Do you have any
well,
weapons?
3
Oh, yeah.
plus 2 is 5. So I'm still going to say that that's, yeah, I mean, nothing happened. Yeah, okay, both of you give me a self-defense check. So 2d6 plus self-defense. Yeah, be afraid. Be very afraid.
12. 9.
12 and 9. All right, I will say, from the 3rd floor of building 7 there, a guy leans out of the, did I say the floor number already? The third?
Yeah.
Leans out of the 3rd floor window. And he's got like this crossbow looking thing. And he fires it at your direction. Now, you were turned away because you were firing where, you said? 2? So you were turned away, but it missed you. But Baronix saw the whole thing. Baronix saw when the guy in the 3rd floor of 7 took a shot at you. And when he looked up and he saw Baronix was looking right at him, he reached down and put another arrow in his little crossbow thing and tried to shoot at Baronix. and also missed because of your wonderful 12. So you now have a guy who is leaning out of the 3rd floor window on floor 7 shooting at people. And he has ducked back into the 3rd floor window. Alrighty, so we'll say that you guys have gotten Hera patched up.
We've gotten Hero patched up. Sorry.
I'm gonna have to kick you down the show police squad. One of the running jokes in there is, alright, let's say he did commit the murder. And then everybody all at the same time says, he did commit the murder. And they always catch you off guard with that joke. And now around each other, especially me, who tends to say, all right, let's say that, and then she repeats it. Yeah, all right. So we will say, no, we won't. How do I take all of these out? Okay, Hera's wound has been bandaged. You have been of some assistance. What would you like to do now? You're hearing gunfire out here. You're seeing missed arrows go flying past. What do you want to do?
How far is this?
But
I don't know. How far do you want it to be? I mean, really, in D&D, these squares would be 5 feet each.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe something like that.
Okay, so like 30 feet across the street.
Yeah, does that sound about right to us?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the beads have a range of
20.
20 feet.
Yeah.
Well, I'll move to. Can I move?
Yeah, a diagonal counts as 2. Or if you want to step over her cold dead body, that's fine too.
Okay. And
She's
then
not
I'll
dead
fire
yet.
a single shot at the 3rd floor.
Single shot at the 3rd floor. All right.
and
Roll me a pistol check.
8.
We already moved up to the 4th floor.
8. Well, yeah. Were you just firing randomly? Were you waiting to see if he was going to pop up his head again? What did you do?
My goal was just to give cover
shoot.
for
Okay.
these guys, just to kind of keep his head
Oh.
down until they're in position.
That is a good idea. So, yeah, you didn't hit nothing, but I like the idea. We'll work with that. And Baby Doll, can you, in less than 45 seconds, take a turn, or should we just break here?
No, I'll go. So I'm gonna shoot my pistol up to the 3rd floor window of building 7.
Okay. 1 shot.
Yeah.
Okay. That would be a pistol check.
12.
Oh, okay. Well, that beats me. But again, it is just an open window, or 2 or 3. So I like this idea that you guys are laying down cover. It gives them a better opportunity to position themselves. Too bad you're both about to get hit in the back with an arrow. But we'll talk about that after the bio break. Bardak, give me a 1d6.
A 1d6.
A 1d6.
5.
Alright, dude. As you are firing over there at building 7, intense pain hits the back of your left calf.
Oh.
Okay.
And yeah, there is a little arrow
Ding.
sticking out of the back of your left calf.
Ow.
Okay.
How does Bardak do with pain? Would you scream? Would you wince? What I'm getting at is, they are
He's
both,
very stoic.
I'm stoic.
Or
so they might not even know. The cover fire went towards 7. They might be moving towards 7 and wouldn't even know you're injured yet. Hira, what are you doing about this latest medical emergency? Besides cursing the GM. It's not my fault. You guys are doing these rolls.
Uh-huh. Well, I guess we should probably do the same thing to his arrow that I did to mine. So.
Out there in the middle of the street?
No, I'll pull him in.
Okay.
Can I pull him in?
Sure. Give me a strength check. I'll tell you why in a moment.
actually.
Okay, you have only managed to move him 1 square.
Oh, okay.
That's all we moved.
And sorry everybody, we are officially giving up on the sound effects because they won't stay on. I didn't have any terribly important ones today anyway. We're just gonna have to keep talking so there's no silence in the room. Tell you what, I'll head up that effort. Okay, so you're gonna break off or you're going to use the scissors and cut off that
scissors.
arrow. This one appears to be like a stick that you pick up off the ground, except somebody has kind of whittled it down, but there's still little spots of bark on it. I mean, how do these things even fly, you know? So,
You could maybe just pull it out if there's no arrowhead.
is there an arrowhead?
But if we pull it out, you could bleed
Bleed okay.
out. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, will the scissors cut through it?
Sure, why not?
Okay. So yeah, I'll cut it off and put the bandage on it.
Okay, and you guys are kind of there on the sidewalk, and both of you have been injured. Now, you guys, I said I wanted these battles to be short. So, what are you going to do about this?
I'm gonna kind of look at the windows at 6 until I see any movement, and then at that window fire.
All right, fair enough. So you are going to stand there, you are
Are
going
you
to
gonna
watch.
advance?
Oh,
You know,
that's
move.
interesting.
I'll advance. I'll go back, so it's
Well,
harder
but
for
if
7
you-
to shoot at me. It still doesn't really make a
Then
difference.
why don't you go like this,
Yeah, I
so
did
you get a better angle of this?
Oh, either way. Is that where you want to be, boss? Okay, so, all right, here's what you're going to do. Go ahead and give me a 2d6 with the third die, with a boon. We will count that as the only thing that can possibly make any sense. I can't do it on the fly. So just roll it and toss out the lowest one and let's see what happens.
9.
Yes, the guy popped up and he points his weapon. He was gonna shoot at Bardak again, but then he sees you and he turns like this and he's gonna fire at you instead. So I'm gonna pull the trigger. You're gonna pull the trigger. You get a weapons bonus. I get nothing. Let's see which one of us, as they say in chess, wins the exchange, right? Oof.
8.
All right, yes. You clearly saw that you shot this guy and it hit him in the shoulder here and he fell over backwards. So far as you know, he's no longer a threat, but he might surprise you. Who's up?
I think it's Veronic's.
Okay, Veronix.
If that guy isn't popping out again,
Well, you could do what Bosk did. You could just wait and see if he does pop up.
yeah, I'll wait until he pops up.
Okay, you can't wait until he pops up, but you can wait a few seconds and see if anything happens. So, give me a, give me the same 3d6 and toss out the lowest one.
Let's see. 6.
Okay. Yeah, I'm afraid not. You stand there and wait a few seconds, and you look over, just a quick glance, and you see that Hera is bandaging up Bardak's leg, and you just heard a gunshot, and Bosk apparently just shot somebody, but this dude still ain't showing up yet. So, what are you two up to at the moment? Do you, yeah, we'll say that
I'm
you
saying,
do.
come on, we gotta get out of here.
Yeah, we should get out of here.
I wanna steal this guy's stuff.
How are you going to get up there with your busted leg?
I'm going to hold on to a railing or whatever other state. There must be stairs in the building.
He's gonna use
Okay,
his wrench.
so you want to actually enter the building
I want to enter the building
By yourself?
with a
I
pistol
feel
drawn.
like it's gonna
Okay.
collapse.
By yourself, or is Hera going to go with you?
That's up to her.
I'll stand outside just in case anybody tries to go in.
All right. I knew sooner or later I was going to have to face somebody in the building. Did we talk about what floor he's on?
4.
4. All right. So let's say that you go. Actually,
There's no way.
yeah, you can only. Is it fair to say that he can only move 1 square at a time now? That his speed is reduced.
It's,
All right, so I will make it a gimme. I will just give it to you that you managed to make it into the doorway. I didn't draw doors on them, so anywhere is fine. And there is a lot of junk and trash on this first floor. Sure, there's some, let's see. Where would stairs go? Should we put them in the center of the room? I ain't gonna put them right there by the door for you.
That's
So,
normally where they go. If
right
it's a
next to the door?
in a multi-story building.
Yeah, there's always exits.
That's like a fire thing.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. What if you entered into the stairwell and you can see it's going to be a very long journey. There's a lot of junk in these stairs. You'll try to do it anyway with your busted leg?
I'm very stoic.
You're very stoic. All right. We will say that you're on the stairwell heading up to the 2nd floor, and we will leave you there. You are out here standing guard. Did you want to take a shot at anybody or anything like that?
Yeah, I'll try to shoot at building 7.
All right. So what we will do here, go ahead and move yourself toward the edge 1 square, Eric.
Towards this edge?
Yep. And then put her right in front of you there, because she said she'd be kind of in the doorway. So she's on the sidewalk doorway thing there. All right, and you are going to take a shot at 7, continuing to lay down cover fire or whatever, or do you want to stand for a few seconds and wait?
yeah, that guy's
Yeah, I'll
no
wait.
show.
Okay, so here is a 3rd boon die for you. Go ahead and roll all 3 of them, toss the lowest. Oh, well.
8.
8. All right. Then we'll say that, yeah, you saw, okay, who is facing building 7 right now? You, and that's it?
And
Where are you facing?
Hero's also facing.
Okay. So Hera and Baronix are both facing 7. When that guy pops up again to shoot back at whomever, I've lost track. So, why don't, because you passed, so you see him, we'll just say that since you're already looking, you see him, both of you are going to want to fire at him. You're firing a pistol, you're firing a what?
Rifle.
Okay, the assault well, and you've got the submachine gun, which would you rather fire?
Actually, I'll use my submachine gun.
Okay, single or burst?
Single.
Single, all right. So you give me a weapons roll, you give me a pistol roll, and we will see what happens.
7.
8.
Knock that guy over. You don't know which bullet killed him, but knock that guy over.
Oh.
All right, and so far as you guys know, everybody is now taken down.